Oh, all right, Mr. C. Pouring me a cold one. A cold one, iced tea, that is. I just got back from a walk and tempted to smoke a little bit, but managed to just smoke two for the day. I'm a bit concerned about your hip. If it's damaged to the point where people see a noticeable limp, I'm concerned. Grandpa Luther did his lip carrying a huge load of 2x4s, and he did nothing. I don't think he even rested. He played right through, and 75, 85, and that was it. Once he became 85, he was pretty crippled up. So I would suggest, if I had to do it over again, to Grandpa Luther to go to a massage therapist or a chiropractor who's seen thousands of joints. You certainly don't want to do hip surgery. That was straight downhill for Luther. And from my own experience, I just kind of treat it tenderly. I try to rest as much as I can, but both of my hips are further along than your hip is. The second concern, I was tabulating a weekend drinker, and I came up with an average number from Friday to Sunday AM, of course, early AM, of probably about 25 beers a week that you're consuming. And one of the missionaries over here, the guy I didn't like, was an old drunk, and I never considered myself too hardcore. I know people don't believe this, but I would drink 4 or 5 times a week, oftentimes less than 6. So, 4 times 6 is 24. That's the equivalent on a low to average week to your weekend drinking. And I'd like to get a little feedback, hear a little bit more about the numbers. When the last weekend you did not drink anything at all, and how many per week. I know Matt had no concern at all 30 years ago when you had 4 beers. He just wanted to kind of ridicule and mock you. I'm not coming from that place at all. I think massive quantities of food, Gatorade or other beverages with the Advil is great. But just curious if you get up to 20 to 25 a week, whole week, and I guess that would increase on the holidays. Do holiday weeks all count as Friday and Saturday? In other words, do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday also count as drink days? And I'm having the missionaries back on Thursday, and we'll study up. And the main brainwasher is not any other person is not welcome in my house. I just want to talk to the kids. So if they send another brainwasher over, I'll call them ahead of time and say don't bother. But I've learned a lot. Bernadette keeps asking me why I want to do this. Well, I want to do it because I was indoctrinated myself, and it's very difficult not to be indoctrinated when you have a powerful indoctrinator and you're in a weak position. So I want to learn more about my own indoctrination. That's number one. And number two, you throw a little seeds around, and who knows? I've been working on some people for 36 years and have found some success. So I'll get your letter out and read that later on and respond to that. But these were the pressing concerns as I'm counting down another 3 hours, yikes, to Denver Donkeys. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.